So, didn't we agree that she is the one who takes the magical, super destructive artifact of doom?
My leg! My leg! I am trapped! My leg is trapped! Help me, Lara! Help me!
How about...
No. Hold on! I'm coming back to get you!
in 50 years or so? No, so...
Werner!
This happens in 86, I think, or 84? And then it jumps to present day. At the time of the game's release, it was like 15 years difference or something like that, less than 20. Because she's a teenager here, her late teens, and she's 30-something in the main game. But during the remaster, present day shifted quite a bit. So it's now 40 years between current day and the inter-chapters. So Lara is a pensioner. Did the deer just poop itself? Ah, I love the Mummy movies, and at first with Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, Oded Fehr, John Hannah, and the sequel, which has The Rock, but people always laughing at it because there's really bad CG at the end. But Dwayne Johnson's first role wasn't being a model for that Scorpion version of Scorpion King, but the human live-action version in the intro. And this cutscene really looks close. He's like dying there, he gets lost after a battle, like all his army perished, he's the last survivor. There's a wild wind, the dry desert winds that the god Seth is presiding over. And I think in Mummy he makes a contract. He gives his soul in the service of that god for immense power. Here Lara just falls into the gap. Almost the same. I love this ninja outfit. I want Ninja Lara to be playable. There are a lot of ninja enemies after. But she always wears the same outfit. To the end of the game, she won't change it at all. Yeah. And in the original version, they forgot, literally. Just developers didn't think that they need to include the straps she holds her guns at below her shirt. They edited her model a lot. They lowered her shoulders, increased her hips to make her curvier. AZIZ, light! Egypt, present day. So, considering Lara was 16 at 84 or whatever, this means she's 57 here. This is present day. So yeah, the shotgun is at the very start. But it's like, it's not visible if you just go like this. So it's, well, it's not a secret, but it's one of those items that are missable. Don't bother saving flares. She can lighten up things with her pistols, and Tomb Raider 4 doesn't have that many call them water levels, because underwater you can't fire pistols, so your main source of light are the flares. So apparently they're not poisonous. Or at least not guaranteed to poison you, because you can see he took a bit of my health and did not damage Lara permanently. Like, I don't have the time-based damage. Spiders, 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 spiders! Okay, here's the first secret for this level. Small medipack with Red Cross obligatory censorship. They patched even old games like Doom and the original versions of levels in Tomb Raider Remaster for the first two games to remove the red crosses from healing items, because Red Cross feels that if they get associated with actual healthcare, it ruins their reputation as someone who supports concentration camps, never checks on prisoners of war that Russia tortures, and just in general allows no goodniks to do their war crimes, approving everything. I mean, they literally visited Nazi death camps in like 44 or something, and declared that the Red Cross sees no problems with them. Cocker Spaniel. No. So yeah, I have modded the EXE that keeps the bodies on the floor. Keep the bodies on the floor. Yeah. Drowning Nile. Nile is an actual death metal band. Egypt is super metal. There's nothing else, right? Hidden backpack here, one more there. We can actually just go. And the important thing in this part is not not allowing for not pressing the buttons too early.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Flares. I think this one is safe. Yep. But that one turns off the scent and it will disable a secret. It's one of my biggest gripes with Tomb Raider 4. How there's so much missable stuff without a guide or without reloading the same save and doing over and over. You will absolutely miss tons of stuff. Because if it's sound races, you cannot get these shotgun shells here. Now we can press that and we backtracked to this location like 3 times. This is kind of the name of the game here, backtracking. A lot of puzzles are done by revisiting the same parts, even the same levels. Like, many levels later would need to be visited multiple times for the keys and progress. It's kind of has open world elements that later Tomb Raider games would use, like not Legend Anniversary Underworld, but 2013 reboot Rise and Shadow. Let's grab the medipack. And a half of the key item. So this is another new feature. Tomb Raider was called an adventure game during its time. But adventure games was originally text and then text parser, followed by point-and-click adventure games. The difference between action and adventure games is that in action you fight, there's combat, platforming, but or shooting or fighting, but in adventure there's inventory object puzzles instead. Tomb Raider is action adventure game, so it has both. But during its time, traditional adventures, text parsers were non-existent and point-and-clicks were dying out. Even the Last King's Quest game was a bad Tomb Raider copy. So the action-adventure games were called just adventure. And this was kind of a misnomer because you couldn't even combine items in inventory.